I'm not at home, if you couldn't tell already. So J.K. Rowling plans a 40-foot high adventure Hogwarts like treehouse thing for her children. Um, and then Rupert Grint runs the Olympic torch. Um, and then there's a video about that and an interview after that with BBC in the description box. And there are a bunch of pictures too, so if you're interested, you can check those out. And there is a first look at the part 8 of Creating the World of Harry Potter documentary. And Matthew Lewis finally receives his degree that I've been telling you guys about. So this week's topic of discussion thing is the 5-year anniversary of Harry Potter. And the Deathly Hallows. The book. This is really weird for me because I do remember, I remember the Deathly Hallows first coming out, and I had no clue that, it was a special thing. I didn't even know that it had just come out. I just know that everyone at my school was reading it, and I was honestly really annoyed because 5 years ago I could not care less about Harry Potter. I actually hated it. And it just annoyed me, and everyone was like holding their own copy of the Deathly Hallows, and it was on hold. Like 32 people had it on hold in the library, and I was like, what is this crap? I had never watched a Harry Potter movie, yet alone opened a book. So I don't know. Everyone was like freaking out about it, and I'm like, come on, you guys, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. So yeah, I didn't know that it was as important as it was. But I think that kind of tells you that, 5 years ago I had no interest in Harry Potter whatsoever. 4 years ago I had no interest in Harry Potter. 3 years ago I started becoming somewhat of an obsessive. 2 years ago I was crazy about it. 1 year ago I was borderline just the Harry Potter freak, and this year I'm still I'm still borderline Harry Potter freak. Yeah. So I think it doesn't matter that the books are over because a lot of people are still going to start reading them, and a lot of people will still be introduced to this community. So yeah. And I even asked some people to tell me their, you know, 5 years ago stories. And one person, I'm not going to say names because I never asked them if I could say their name on video. So, this one person said that she did go to get the book at like the midnight thing, but she was too young, so her parents like took her back before it was time. Uh, and she was really upset, but then her cousin gave her, bought her a copy, and she had to wait for her older sister to read it first, and her older sister kept telling her who was dying, but she stopped listening to her. Um, and then she started reading it, and she said that when she was done reading it, she was really sad. She knew that she had the movies to look forward to, but there was like this eerie, sad feeling. And another person, she got it at the midnight premiere at Walmart. It was a month after she had graduated high school. She got bookmarks and rubber bracelets for all 4 houses, which I think is really cool because I would never be able to buy any other house merchandise without feeling bad. And her sister was reading the names of the chapters aloud, and she got really mad, and she was telling her to shush because she doesn't like spoilers. And she had to fly across the US, and everyone on the plane was also reading the book. And she remembers that she couldn't read the book on the plane because she was crying so hard. And, like, she was going to a family reunion type thing, so she couldn't read it there because her family had so many activities planned. Oh, and her grandma put $20 bill in the page 394, which I think that's hilarious. Like, I want someone for my birthday to go up to me, give me a Harry Potter book, and be like, I'm not even gonna try to do Alan Rickman's voice, just tell me to turn to page 394. That's it for me today.